everyone's sentence these days starts like before COVID, I tried or thought this or so on. So COVID's been a very interesting journey for us. Fortunately, everyone still drinks coffee. It seems like the last thing everyone's willing to give up. So it's clearly been quite a robust business.
For our final Royal Hustler for us here at the coast, and we're so excited to be able to speak to a friend of the show which we've had before, so it's nice to catch up with him. I'm talking about Dennis de Wet, who's from Slowtown Coffee Roasters, and they're at the coast now. They're coasting, they're at the beach, feeling the sand, feeling the seagulls, darling, and feeling everything beautiful, alongside their traditional Slowtown signature, very enticing smell of freshly brewed coffee. And I have to tell you, where they're located is so sublime, so sublime. So another exciting fun fact about Slowtown in Swakopmund is that this is where they roast their beans, and this is where they sample them until they find, that liquid gold that we all yearn for. And it's also for this reason why they turned the roastery into a coffee shop, because the art of sipping on Slowtown coffee, even with sampling, is called for chairs and tables. And that's how a beautiful, cozy courtyard turned into Slowtown's Swakopmund shop. So, like I said, he's no stranger to 99 FM. Dennis is once again a Royal Hustler, but this time around, we're talking about what is happening right here at the coast. Dennis, welcome again to the show.
Good, thank you. Nice being here.
So let's begin with the first shop. I know that you opened up your first Slowtown shop in 2011. And how has really the opening up the company and the journey thereof impacted your life thus far?
I think it's been, for me, obviously in the long run, a positive impact, because it's taken me out of an office cubicle environment, because I used to work in corporate, and the whole idea of Slowtown was for me to actually get out and do something I enjoy. So looking back, obviously it's been a fun ride, not always easy as it looks, but it's definitely been worth every ounce of effort we've put in. Yeah, it's been awesome.
And also looking at COVID-19, I mean, a lot of businesses were hard hit. How did you guys weather the storm?
Yeah, I think COVID, everyone's sentence these days starts like before COVID, I tried or thought this or so on. So COVID's been a very interesting journey for us. Fortunately, everyone still drinks coffee. It seems like the last thing everyone's willing to give up. So it's clearly been quite a robust business. But obviously we took shots. We've been locked down, locked up. Nearly, kind of harassed by army officials, and also we've had our interesting ups and downs. The staff's been amazing. Obviously, they've been through everything, and we've kind of learned as we go along how to just stay robust and fix the systems that need to be fixed and so on. So we're still not through it. So it makes planning difficult, but I think being Namibian, we used to different types of challenges. So it's been tough, but it's been good in many ways.
Yeah. And like you said, everybody, still drinks coffee. I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. So my next question was going to be about, the people of Swakopmund and how they've taken to Slowtown.
Yeah, so Swakop has always been kind of the genesis of Slowtown. And another, just kind of an example of COVID's been, that's the strength of our local community. You've just realized how strong our support base is. And Swakop is just, if you look out the window now, all you want to do is drink coffee. I mean, it's always this misty, laid-back setup. So in many ways, it kind of carries a big part of the spirit of Slowtown. It's just chilling out a little bit, taking it easy, trying to enjoy the moment, even though everything's a bit of chaotic around us. So Swakop's been, it is a sleepy town, but it's been an awesome place to build a business from, because it's always been from a place of rest type of thing.
So does that mean now that, Mos, it's very laid back? I know also you're an avid surfer. Have you abandoned us in Windhoek? Or are you finding yourself spending more time here at the coast trying to build the business?
So having the perks of being the boss, I can kind of decide where I want to be and send who I want to send. So Windhoek's always nice in short bursts for me, but Swakop will be home for a while. It's just, again, it's a nice place to build a business from. But I enjoy Windhoek when I'm there because it's obviously the buzz of the country. But I need to stay here just to make sure everything's ticking over. So I'm using that as a good perk.
No, I totally agree with you. I was even talking to my boss, like, if there's going to be a satellite 99 FM at Swakop, dibs. I call dibs because you're right. Windhoek in spurts is really, really good. Mo, I want to go off air because I really want to find out from Dennis what really happened during the lockdown, because it seems like Slowtown got into a little bit of a naughty trouble. So I want to hear about that. What do you have on the lineup for us?
Ariana Grande saying 7 rings.
Yes, so I was just getting the tea, or rather the coffee, from Dennis while we were off air. But
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
I know. Now, Dennis, our research does show that at one point you had sold over 30,000 cups of coffee, which is really quite impressive. Where does that number stand now?
I think the idea of the 30,000 hot or coffees we sell a month is more to kind of show the consistency needed and how much faith, we have to put into our baristas that they literally deliver the same type of coffee over and over. So it's just the type of business we're in there's so many variables between us roasting the coffee, having it sent to the shops, putting in the grinder, having it ordered, and then having the baristas and the amazing staff that we have just to kind of deliver that consistency over and over, month by month. That's obviously kind of the risk that we run. You can build a brand, but unless the coffee is good being sent out every time, it makes a challenge. So that's kind of the number for me, thinking, listen, guys, you need to do this perfectly every time. So we're hovering around there, obviously COVID up, COVID down. So again, like I said before, it's been quite a robust business going through this. Luckily, the addiction is strong. So I'm happy.
In terms of what sets this coffee shop apart from the one in Windhoek, what would your selling point be, and what's the uniqueness that this coastal shop has?
Look, with Swakop, that was kind of where everything started. So for us, it's also a bit of a less is more approach. You'll see the menu's very limited. The whole setup is run very cleanly and leanly, but it's kind of, when you walk in, the idea is that you just chill. And that kind of, again, is part and parcel of what Slowtown is and what Swakop is. It's a community coffee shop. That's why we don't run this whole franchise business model and whatnot. Everything's owned. Everything's part of the family, and everything has its own character. The manager and the staff kind of carry that kind of atmosphere. So Swakop is always going to be your full-on community kind of setup. We're not tourist-based. Obviously, we welcome them anytime, but it's run for the community, and that's kind of everyone that carries us through this thing is the community. So that's kind of what we love about the whole shop. It's where people connect. It's where they chill out, hang out, where they kind of have their 10 minutes of silence. So that's the idea of Swakop. And I think when you walk in, that's kind of what you'll experience there.
And finally, the future of Slowtown. I know you said that, you don't want the franchise kind of business model, but can I twist your arm and feet and everything that you have that can be twisted to have a little Slowtown in Katima? Just perhaps. But yeah, what is the future of Slowtown looking like?
I think at this stage, my kind of running motto or quote is, Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face, So, and that's kind of the COVID motto or say thing. So, look, we've had plans and ideas to kind of expand, probably or possibly, cross border and so on. But at this stage, less is more for us. So, and since day one, it's always been organic growth. We've never forced anything. We've never gone and, into a heavy debt to go and build and so on. It's never been a fast-growing business. I mean, we're 10 years down the line, and for us, it's just to keep it solid. And where the opportunity arises, we'll always have a look. But at this stage, it's just to build that foundation and then take it from there. And whatever door opens, we'll take. But we very slowly, we easy not to rush it, because we see too many times people go too quick and then it falls over. So we in the long game. So we'll see where it goes. Ask me in 10 years.
Yeah, well, oh, we're definitely having you back in 10 years just to see how the progression goes. So, Mo, that's over to you. I was speaking to Dennis DeVet. They're slowly but surely building this beautiful empire, and Slowtown is all about community, and I love that so much.